What's up, guys? It's Gage here with ProPlay Games coming at you guys with another market watch today. I know it's been quite a while since we did one of these, just because we've had this long span of really nothing happening, no really major tournaments. But now that we have a new set under us and some new things coming on from the OCG, we've got a lot of just spikes and weird things happening in the market. Plus, we get down from an ARG Atlanta just last week, I believe, and some changes have happened then. So I'm going to walk you guys through some things that have happened with the market and try to explain them for you. First thing that comes here is Spellbook of Secrets, as well as Blue Boy have seen Secrets have seen a significant jump in price. Blue Boy, just a small jump in price there. As you can see, Secrets has just nearly doubled in price here, and the reasoning behind that is people in the OCG, they just recently got their new Spellbook card, which is like you tribute a spellcaster or you discard a Spellbook card from your hand to draw 2 cards. So really what people have been using is they've just been using Secrets to grab Blue Boy, and then Blue Boy to grab the new spell, sack off the Blue Boy, and draw 2 cards. That's really what this is for, and I can see why it's good. Just drawing 2 cards, having an insane way to search it. Like, there's several ways. You thin the deck by an extra card, just because if you draw into Blue Boy, you go Blue Boy Secrets and then sack off the get the other spell with Secrets and then sack off the Blue Boy that way. So you're thinning cards out of the deck that way, and you're also just getting 2 draws, which, if Pot of Desires has taught us anything, 2 draws is just insane. It really gets you there. So this is what people have been playing in tandem with. There's been an Invoked engine that people have been trying out with it, and there's also been just the True Dracos splashed in there, like a Masterpiece, as well as 3 of the Dino Fisty dude. That's what people have been trying out, and it's actually working in the OCG. It's done rather well. I'm quite happy about this. This is something that I was kind of thinking about earlier, of how I can break spellbooks. Now I'm going to have to wait a little bit to pick these up, because I'm not paying 35 bucks for Secrets each. But that's just so you guys know what's going on in the OCG. This is something that definitely I think will translate to the TCG when you get it. So it's something to look forward to. I think Spellbook Magician of Prophecy, it's only played at 1 or 2 in those lists. So that's why it hasn't seen as big of an increase as that of Secrets, because Secrets is played at 2 to 3 in those lists. So you're going to be needing to get your Secrets. Really awesome kind of cool combo thing. I'm really looking forward to it. Next thing is Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, seeing a pretty heavy spike up $4. I know it was a lot more. It was like $25 after ARG Atlanta. People have been main decking this to counter Zoo, banishing all their Dryadens, banishing all their Broad Bulls. It's really good. It works. So people have been trying this out, and I definitely think it'll be a trendy thing. I think it'll go away after a little bit. People will try to counteract people playing them in the main deck. You're going to get punished if somebody's going to be playing regular, just straight up True Draco. So, but at the moment, all 16 tables of most events are filled with Zoo, so this is actually a pretty good kind of tech card to splash in for there. Really forces your opponent to play under a lot of pressure. They're going to be out probably the most advantage. If you banish Trident, Magic becomes pretty much a breeze if you can get it off turn 1. Banishing the Broad Bull, they don't really have ways to recoup advantage later in the game. So Ghost Reaper is a really big swing card, but I think people are going to adjust to it, and they're going to realize that, hey, this thing's really easy to play around as long as I build my deck correctly, and people are going to get punished for trying to play this in the main deck. Still an incredible side deck card. If you plan on side decking this for the future, it'll always have value. I think this is just one of those hand traps that will always find a format to be good at. Last it was ABC, now it's Zoo. It's only bound to be good in another format coming up. Links are coming out soon enough. If you want to punish anybody trying to play Links, smack them out of the extra deck that way. Just something to look forward to. I would definitely keep your eye on this card. But it's going down again after the huge spike we saw after ARG Atlanta. Next card, oh man, how the mighty have fallen. Clifford Monolith is now $5. Pretty much $5 really, $7 actually. Coming out from a super rare reprint in Pendulum Evolution. I mean, I guess this card was always just pricey for no reason. Clifford's were a thing, but Monolith just never got its reprint. All the other Cliffords did. So that's why this thing kind of held value, but now it's just kind of tanked, and rightfully so. If you want your Monoliths, get them cheap, but if you're playing Cliffords, you're probably playing the wrong deck this format. Next card is Dimensional Barrier I want to go over, and it just keeps falling, man. Dimensional Barrier is actually, I think, at the lowest point it's been. I've said that probably every market watch. It's like 20 bucks right now. Card's still insane, I think. But it is getting a reprint in the Mega Pack, and I guess that's what people are looking at. I think it's only a matter of time before this card becomes like, I think this card will retain its value at around 20. I think it'll hold around 20. That just makes sense. I don't see it going any lower. I say that now, but Mega Pack's going to come out and this thing's going to tank even more. This card's just insane, and people are realizing it's still good in the Zoo Mirrors. The staple side deck card at 3. I just don't know why this card isn't more valuable. But hey, I guess it's good for the game that it's kind of decreasing in price, just the slight trend always just decreasing. So I guess that's kind of nice. Market price here, normal is just $27.32. So I guess this decline was kind of recent. I guess that's a really interesting thing to look at. I still see this card's going to be insane, but we are getting Mega Packs rather soon. But if you're looking to play at Nationals, rather than getting scalped at the last minute, I think now's your chance to pick these up. Because you're going to need a play set just in your side deck if you want to play for Nats. I guarantee it. On to the next card, and that's Solemn Strike. Solemn Strike is still on its steady decline here, sitting around $20 now. I still think this card is going to be, for the foreseeable future, a very powerful card, very potent. We are coming up on those reprints, though, really, really soon, and you'll be seeing this card just tank even more. But the holo versions are sitting around 20. I do believe it was announced for even, I think it was like a super rare reprint or something like that. It's something that's going to be reprinted so everybody has a Solemn Strike in their hands, much like Pot of Desires. But as you can see, the price is just still going down, going down. I feel like the market's just going to be a steep decline, and then it's going to spike back up right before Nationals, and then it's going to decline again when you get Megatons. So next card is Zodiac Barrage, sitting around $32. I think this is really cheap. It was actually spiked around, it was like around 38 not too long ago, and now it's back down to 32 after the event, and everything, it's going down to 33. This is a decent price here. I feel like I think the lowest Barrage has ever hit was around 30, or I dare say 25. I don't think it's ever hit 25. So this might be close to the cheapest Barrage has ever been. I don't know why the prices are just kind of going down, sitting at a low price right before Nationals season. It seems kind of odd to me. Maybe because there's no really big tournaments right before Nationals. So I feel like maybe you're just coming up on the right time to start picking up stuff. Dryden and Broad Bull are also extremely low, as you can see right there. I just feel like everything's on a steady decline, and it's very odd to me because Nationals is right around the corner. Next card is something I want you guys to keep your eyes on, something I think that might go back up in price, and that's going to be AntiSpell Fragrance. Really, in all rarities, they're all relatively expensive to start, but I think they might go back up again with the Pendulums released to us just last weekend. I think people are going to start playing Pendulums at their fullest potential. You'll be seeing it a lot at Nationals. So people, I think, are going to be seeking out AntiSpell Fragrances again, as this is a straight shutdown to that deck. So I think you guys should keep your eyes on AntiSpell Fragrances. Maybe pick up a playset while they're pretty cheap. Because I do foresee this card maybe going back up a little bit. The OTS reprint is still really expensive, still actually kind of hard to come by. So I think, actually, I don't think people are even supposed to be selling OTS pack stuff yet. So still is really hard to come by, except by TCG Player. So I would definitely keep your eyes for AntiSpell Fragrance. I still think it's a really good card. And in that same boat, Unending Nightmare, I think is also an extremely good counter card to those Pendulums. I think you guys should keep your eyes out for both of the, really the Pendulum counter kind of package, because I think everybody's going to be trying to get those to work. And you're going to be seeing a lot of it for Nationals and everything. And the last card, kind of just go over with you guys, is a Performance Pal Skullcrobat Joker. I know this card kind of spiked around $6, and now you can see just going down again. I don't know what the hype was really for this card. I guess the Pendulums were just released, and everybody's trying to get their holo copies of everything. I mean, I guess, but this card's back down to a reasonable price, I would definitely say. So if you want to pick up your playset of Performance Pal Skullcrobat Joker, go ahead. But yeah, that's everything really for the week that I think's been really interesting. I just think the Spellbook stuff's probably the most interesting thing to happen in a while. I'm definitely really looking forward to getting the new Spellbook card. Probably the most thing I'm excited for in a very long time. I'll be definitely playing, splashing the Spellbook engine in many decks. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the market. If I missed anything, drop it down below. You can find most of the cards at ProPlayGames.com, and you can use my promo code NIMNIM for 10% off your entire order. And that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sure, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys. NIMNIM signing out.